What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another College Football 26 Kent State rebuild. We are currently on week 7, so close to the halfway point of the season. We have played 5 games, won 2 of them so far. We lost all but one of our out-of-conference matchups. We lost to Texas Tech, Florida State, and then we also lost an interconference matchup against Buffalo in a big blowout loss. Last week, we beat North Texas 20-10 on a game that our defense just absolutely dominated 3 quarters. Didn't do well in the first quarter, but after that, didn't put up any points on the board and had 5 takeaways, 4 of those being interceptions. It was an absolutely outstanding performance by our defense, probably one of the best defenses in college football that week. So, really happy to see that. But now we have a bunch of easy, well, at least even matchups coming up in our interconference matchups for the rest of the season. And we are 4 wins away from being bowl eligible, which, like I've been saying, that's kind of the goal of this season, is to get bowl eligibility. If we can get into a conference championship game too, that would be nice, but not really something I'm expecting right now. So, but we'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes. But overall, pretty satisfied with our performance last week. Felt really nice to be able to get a win over North Texas, a pretty decent team in the American Conference, and they were undefeated when we beat them. So that's nice. But here we are in a interconference matchup against University of Massachusetts, and looking at their team here. Can I look at the team? Oh no, I don't want to do any of that shit. Got the other conference standing. I kind of want to see who they beat because they're currently 4-1. That's Miami University. They're currently 4-1, the 3rd best team in the conference. They beat Temple, FCS, Iowa. They only lost to Missouri in a blowout. Almost about to say like they beat fucking Mizzou. That's crazy. But they beat Iowa, 35-28. What in the world, man? Iowa had a touchdown in every quarter, but UMass just sneaked out a win there, man. That's crazy. So we might not want to underestimate this opponent this week. And we also have had no commits in the recruiting side, even at this point in the season. Nobody has committed to school, unfortunately. But we did send some visits and stuff, but our recruiting class is not looking good, so we're probably going to get a lot of players from the transfer portal if I'm being honest. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's a pretty even matchup. They're only 2 overalls higher than us, but we say that, but we got absolutely destroyed by Buffalo, so we got to come in here expecting anything. Here we go. We're receiving for the first time I feel like in a while. Okay, we're gonna run this out. Let's go. Harris. That's actually a pretty solid return. Also, Drew DeShields kind of impressed me last week. He did not make any mistakes, and a pretty solid completion percentage by the end of the game. Here we go. Slipped by that guy. Garcia. Oh, I thought he was off to the races there for a second. What a play. Just slipped by that defensive tackle for a decent chunk. I had X, but I wasn't even looking at him. The second I thought it was close, I tried to scramble. Whereas you're just going to get all those yards back. Holy. 3rd and 1. We're going to muscle against muscle. Both teams are in their goal line sets. And Newman's going to get that easily. And I can get used to this even matchup stuff. Feels like we're able to do whatever we want right now as we get another big chunk with Martin. If we can get whatever, if we can do whatever we want, then that's just going to be a win. But we'll see. Big Garcia on the outside. He only gets a few on the speed option. All right. 2nd and 7. Risky play. Martin doesn't hang on. That was a tough catch. Can't say I blame him for not hauling that one in. Gonna run a mesh concept here. Gonna be going for Etheridge for Garcia. Etheridge, he's wide open. He's gonna get inside the 10, inside the 5, at the 4-yard line. Brutus Shields having a great start to the game. And that's going to be Clark. He drops it in the end zone. No way. That was a touchdown reception for Clark, and he just drops it straight up. And now Garcia can't get there. We're going to have to go for a... I didn't mean to do that, but... I fucked it up because I accidentally audibled, bro. That is so unfortunate, bro. What the fuck? And it did it audible to 4 verts. I had a play I liked when I first called it. I made a fucking mistake by calling an audible. I can audible back to the original play. That should have been a touchdown on the first drive, but all good. Our defense is red hot after last game. Surely they can stop UMass. Well, their quarterback ain't doing too bad. 1,000 yards already. Low completion percentage, but good touchdown to interception ratio. Let's see what we can do on 1st and 10. It's going to be an RPO. He keeps it, and it's going to be a decent chunk. They do have a star running back, and I suck against the run. It's just enough. He needs about a yard. That's probably what the announcer is saying. Runs the option, keeps it, doesn't get anything. Just looked confused in the backfield there. It didn't act like he ran the wrong play. That was weird. Another play action bad, but he gets sacked. 3rd and 14. I mean, you gotta keep up with them, Brown. What are you doing? We're in cover 4 and they still find a spot. Everything we did was for fucking nothing, bro. What the hell? Send a blitz. Zone blitzes like seem to never work for me though. Nice tackle forces the ball free. It's gonna be 3rd and 3. Underneath, somehow the tight end just outruns everybody. That's another 3rd down. That's been like our biggest issue this season, is just not getting off the field on 3rd down. And that's already twice in a row this drive where we didn't get a stop when we needed to. Underneath again on cover 2. It's just been working. Whatever they've been calling has been working for the most part. Got a man wide open. It's going to be up to the safety to stop him. He can't do it. They give a touchdown. We had so many opportunities to get off the field, and just nobody could stop. Nobody could make a play on anybody. And we give up a touchdown on our opening drive. 10 plays, 82 yards. Which could not stop UMass's offense. All right. Offense back on the field. Still kind of upset that I made that mistake at the goal line. I feel like I would have had a touchdown, but moving on. Oh my gosh. A double mug got me all fucked up, man. Now we're facing a third down. 3rd and 9. Maybe Etheridge can get open if that safety doesn't play him. Come on, Clark, you gotta get that edge, man. We're out the punt. Our punter fucking sucks. A max power punt, and he can only get it that far. We're gonna have excellent field position after we give up a 4 and out. He is just finding the open man on every play, bro. And he's having all day to throw. Guys having all fucking week to throw the football. I can stay with the running back. Third and 1, another opportunity to get off the field. What do we do? Can we get a stop? I have one more. We'll have time to think about it. They have -1 rushing yards at 109 passing yards. Really obvious what's working for them. I'm gonna try to run it. And they're going to get that easily. Well, if their kicker is half decent, he'll make this kick. So best we can hope for is a fumble or something. Or interception would be nice. I swear my entire team is made out of tinfoil, bro. How are we getting injuries on every drive? Yeah, that's my man. He just exposed me. I expected him to go outside. He went inside. Looking like we're going to give up another score here. Yep. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back touchdowns for UMass as they are up 14-3. Their quarterback has thrown 1 incomplete pass so far in these 2 drives. Hasn't even had to throw the ball away, man. We just do not have the pass rush able to do anything about these quarterbacks, so they just have all day to throw. We probably have the highest completion percentage against in the league, or in college football. Bro, fucking Garcia started off so hot, and we just have not been able to get him to do anything. Give him the pass that time. He got a good chunk. Somehow gets a couple yards out of that. That was just blown up. Another first down. We're just running right into somebody every time. Just every time we're running right into somebody. I just got sucked into an animation there. Alright. Another fucking 4th down. 3rd down. Play here. Oh, wide open. Martin. With that block. What are you doing, bro? Oh my gosh. If he gets that block, it's a fucking touchdown. Now Martin's hurt. Because bro wouldn't block. What are we doing? That's a touchdown if that guy can even fucking push him or anything. Oh, I couldn't get around him. I'm not risking an injury on our best receiver. If we lose the game, it is what it is. Oh, I need Garcia to do something. Matter of fact, no, I need my offensive line to do something. He was down. He was down. And they'll take over 1st and 10. Clearly it was down. I mean, I tried to fucking... I double tapped X and for some reason the game thought I pressed it once, so he dove. 1st and goal at the 9. Here we go. We need to answer back. I got this is supposed to be a slant play, but there's literally no slants. Oh, I threw it right fucking to him, man. Oh my gosh. We're doing the same shit we did against Buffalo, just more subtly. Oh my gosh, man. Threw it right fucking to that guy. Oh, it's so heartbreaking, man. We had such a good drive, and it just fell apart right at the ends. I just did not have the confidence that fucking with how Garcia's been running to get in there. That's so fucking heartbreaking, man. Play is blown up. Why did I call a timeout? The clock was stopped. Dude, I'm so flustered right now. I don't know why. Just ever since I thought the interception, bro, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. We can make up for it. Why'd you stop, man? I thought that was not your route. Now we're just trolling, bro. We're just fucking trolling. Holy. Why would you stop? Alright, that's a big play. Now we have options. Just couldn't make the play. I didn't mean to keep him, bro. I don't want him getting injured. Like, actually injured. Dude, Garcia, what is happening, man? He started off so hot and just has not done anything since. Maybe we can make a shot here with Harris, but his catching stats are so low. I don't know. His catching stats are so low right now. This has been such an unfortunate game. Holy shit. That guy was literally untouched. He went through my entire offensive line untouched. We're going to go for a field goal. We don't have time for another play. Holy shit, dude. This has been the most unfortunate ass fucking first half. I mean, the interception was 100% my fault, but like, Some of this shit's crazy. I am are getting untouched through my entire offensive line. Running into players on every handoff. Well, both teams have scored twice, except we've scored 2 field goals and they've scored 2 touchdowns. We have not stopped their quarterback in the slightest. Not even remotely slowed them down. And they get the ball. Such a frustrating opening half, but we can make up for it if we can just... if we can start getting stops. He went right into my gap and I wasn't expecting it, and just fucking... Dude, I'm just overthinking everything. Holy shit. I need to stop overthinking. It's not always open. You get a big sack. I'm not running cover 4, bro. Every time I try to run cover 4 in this game, someone gets open. Like, it never works. Why am I not getting an animation, game? I'm holding A. Give me the fucking animation. Holy shit. What is going on? Why am I not getting an animation there? I'm right next to him holding A. I shouldn't have to be fucking inside him. It's been frustrating, man. This has been so fucking frustrating. Just from top to bottom. He goes the right way and somehow sneaks out 6 yards. Like, what is happening? I'm getting no fucking tackle animations whenever I do anything. Okay, surely to fucking Christ, we get off the field here. 3rd and 14. Oh well. I don't know what Boama's catching is. I'm afraid to see, because usually the fucking... you check and then the motherfucker has high catching stats. Boama has... 62 catching. I don't think it justifies a drop there. Oh, we get a stop, so I can't be too picky. Oh, we would have had so much better field position had he picked that off. This pancake. That's the way to start the freaking half, Garcia, after a slow second quarter. Nah, quick throw, but it gets caught anyway. He's already... oh, it's average per game. I thought it was last game. I'm about to say he's already thrown more passes and completed more passes than last game. Run. Inside the 5. That's what I'm talking about, Garcia. And we're not making the same mistake twice. Alright, Nubin, I need you to make that block on that fucking guy on the line right there. Okay. That was... he got blocked, but then the Nubin didn't block in the gap. If he had, that would have been a touchdown. So, there we go. Touchdown, Gavin Garcia. And we're going for 2 here, tie the game up. We don't get many of those touchdowns, but we got that time. Now, what do we do on 2-point conversion? Yeah, didn't go for well. 3 points takes the lead. And you get a touchdown to make it 2 possessions. I need this defense to lock in. Just like that. Let's go. Run goes for nothing. Out there on the user sack. Let's go. 3rd and 17. We're gonna run it. He somehow just wiggles his way. Is this fucking Le'Veon Bell? Holy shit, just wiggling through the blocks. Just didn't get much from that. We only made back to the line of scrimmage. We're out the gut. They have our playbook. Just running the perfect plays on both snaps. Secure catch it, man. Did we go for a shot here? I don't think so. We just don't have a good enough team. I don't know where fucking Garcia is going on the blocks. He just went completely around everybody and went in his own fucking. He's in his own fucking world. Oh, was in fucking La La Land. All right. This will be at least 3 points, so we'll get the lead, but I would like to get a touchdown. Just nobody was blocking anybody, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually fucking doing half the fucking time? It's all his leg. Got it. We take the lead. Like, God. Like, I can't fucking do anything on a run play because just nobody blocks the people they're supposed to, bro. You put them in zone blocking and they just fucking fuck off somewhere else. Alright. A stop here could win us the game if we run the clock the right way. It's a big stop. Their running back has done nothing all game. But it hasn't really mattered because their quarterback has been so good until this last couple of drives, like this half. Of course, we're just not tackling. I use conservative tackle every time, just so I know that I'm going to tackle them, and it just doesn't matter. He still dropped it. Texas is the best team in college football right now. Yeah, I figured he'd be wide open. If they get a touchdown here, it's going to be really tough. All right. We're doing 2nd down. Do a run. You won't get much. A yard. Running back only has 30 rushing yards this game. 3rd and 7. Ball on our 48. Or their 48. Alright, we're being conservative there. I didn't want to try to play the ball and it fuck up. Plus a punt would have been the same thing there. It's basically an arm punt. Actually, we were in much better field position thanks to that terrible punt. All right. We're going to start shooting that clock. I think it's about time we put Newbin in. That slant play has just worked every time. Another big play to Etheridge. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Somehow squeeze through that gap. First down. They're going to call their first timeout. We're going to get at least 3 points here, so they're going to have to score a touchdown unless we turn the ball over in some way. We're going to have to get a touchdown to win this game, to win. Our run game has been elite. I'm going to be a little bit risky here. We're going to take some risk. We're going to run a pass play. At Newbin immediately. 3rd and 1. Oh, no way. Well, we probably was running a QB sneak. It's 4th and 1. Surely Etheridge is big enough, or the Shields is big enough to make this. He is. Well, that'll take us to a 2-minute timeout. We're up by a point. It might be enough to win this game, this contest. They have no timeouts. A first down wins the game. It doesn't even matter. Oh, it does. Okay. And that will do it. I'm going to be a dick. And score a touchdown. Just for making this difficult. Come on, Newbin, get in end zone. Nope, because my fucking offensive lineman is just being tossed to the curb. Well, whatever. We'll win by a point. I want to make the score look prettier, but offensive line couldn't hold the block. So we win 15-14 at home against UMass. Gavin Garcia gets player of the game. 111 rushing yards, 20 rushing attempts. He did slow down a lot in the second quarter, but he made up for it in the 3rd and 4th. It was a good game. Closer than I would have liked for an opponent that's only a 66 overall, but they just came out swinging in the first quarter. And the second, dude, their offense on their first 2 drives was just absolutely unstoppable, but did not matter in the end. We got that win. That feels good. Looking at the player statistics, Brutus Shields has his best game of his season, possibly of his career. 190 yards, 14 for 20 on 70% completion. He did throw 1 INT, but that was a pretty big mistake by my hand. Didn't throw a single touchdown either, unfortunately. We didn't get any turnovers either. We just held them to some stops. But Gavin Garcia, 111 yards, 20 attempts, 5.5 rushing yards per attempt. He's the only one who scored a touchdown this game. The UMass's quarterback had a pretty electric game. 71% completion percent, 187 yards, a touchdown, 0 interceptions. We can't do that with every opponent. That's what made it close. Like, we could not slow down their quarterback at all. If the running back and the running game was even decent that game, we would have lost. So anyway, that's a dub. We're 3-3. finally at 500 for the first time this season since week 1. So next up we have who we got next week? Who we got? I think it's Toledo, which is the best team in the conference based off overall. Still no commits. Yep, Toledo, who's also 3-3, but undefeated in the conference. Got some points to spend here in recruiting. Everybody's first on our board except for this guy. On the bright side, our 3-star quarterback, in all likelihood, will join us, so that's nice. But we got Toledo next week. Let's look at some conference standings, shall we? I wonder what Kentucky's at after beating Georgia. Miami of Ohio is currently leading the MAC, trailing behind, or just in front of Buffalo here. Buffalo has only lost to UConn so far this season and could definitely win the rest of their games if they play well enough. We're about middle of the pack. Akron right now and Eastern Michigan, who still hasn't won a game this season, are trailing the bottom. Looking at the Mountain West, Boise, to no one's surprise, is currently leading the conference and is the only ranked team in the conference. 5-0 right now, undefeated. Beat USF. FCS had double bye weeks, and then Appalachian State. They beat Notre Dame. Okay, that's crazy. Notre Dame, who's currently 2-4 right now. Holy, they have not done well. Utah State running out the bottom of that conference. Pac-12, who really cares? SEC, Kentucky is not ranked. They must have lost to a pretty weak opponent. Well, they lost to South Carolina. Despite being Georgia, they still didn't make the top 25. That's kind of crazy. But Georgia, where even is Georgia? I don't even. They're still 15th. Tennessee's 3rd, Oklahoma's 5th, South Carolina's 8th, Texas is 7th. They were first in the country. I guess they lost. Yeah, they lost to Oklahoma. A little rivalry there, the Red River rivalry, I think is what it's called. Sun Belt, Mississippi, Southern Mississippi is undefeated right now. It's kind of interesting. They beat Mississippi State. Holy shit. That's about the only real opponent they've faced. Looking at the ACC, Miami's number 2 in the nation. Louisville's ranked. Clemson's 6th in the nation. That was Miami beat Notre Dame in a close matchup, and then had another close matchup against Florida. Same exact score. Close game against Florida State. And now they face Louisville. The American Navy, currently ranked as well as Tulane. That's actually surprising. Navy has not lost a game yet. But they haven't really faced anybody out of conference. That's really crazy. A real test is going to be Notre Dame in week 11. That's when we'll really know if they're legit. But right now they're undefeated and ranked. Temple is 0-6 right now. Have not won a game. Big 12, there's 2 undefeated teams. Texas Tech and Baylor. I did not expect Baylor to be undefeated, but they are. Texas Tech, obviously they beat us. They beat Utah. They beat Oregon State, Houston, Kansas. It won't have a real test until Arizona State. Maybe Utah was a pretty tough team when they faced them. I don't know. And Baylor, 6-0, beat Auburn. That's a big team. Arizona State, they beat by 3 points. Oklahoma State, they beat in a pretty good win. Kansas State, they beat. TCU is going to be a tough one. And Big Ten, Oregon, best team in the nation right now, beat Oklahoma State, Northwestern. Northwestern was honestly a close game. That's kind of surprising to me. Penn State was probably what skyrocketed them in the first. They beat Indiana. USC is also undefeated. They haven't really faced nobody except for maybe Michigan State and Michigan. I want to see what happened to Notre Dame, man. They're 2-4 right now. They lost to Miami. Texas A&M was a blowout. They beat Purdue in a blowout win, but they lost to Arkansas and Boise. Wow. But they blew out NC State. It's kind of like you never know what they're going to win or what they're going to lose, but That's enough yapping, guys. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as always. And next time we take on Toledo to hopefully keep the winning streak going.